move to what? Block and inline elements. Block and inline elements, right? So the first thing, what is every HTML element has a default display value depending on what type of element it is, and there are two types of display value, which is in block and inline. For the block, a block element or a block level element always starts on a new line, and the browsers automatically add some space, or which is a margin before and after the elements. Okay, a block element always take up the full width available, stretch out to the left and right as far as it can. Here are the block elements in HTML. So here are some blocks, the block elements in HTML. We have the address, we have the article, aside, canvas, the DD, the div, the DT, the P, which is the paragraph, the LI, which is the list, section, OL, which is the ordered list, the PR, and the LI, PRE, and the LI. So now let's dive to our text editor, then I'll show you each of this. Okay, so I'm just going to comment all this. So I'm just going to comment all this, and let's say I'll make another. Okay, let's start with the div element, okay, which is an example of a block element. All right, so I will first write div, okay, then inside this div we can put a paragraph. Okay, then just type lorem 100, then hit enter. Okay, this is a bunch of words. It will give you 100, plenty grammar. You have plenty grammar. As you can see, still moving, and this is it. Okay, so I just save this. Okay, so now inside this we'll have a heading. Let's have a H2, or should I say, okay, let's use H2. So I might just say welcome to UDev Hub. Okay, all right, so now let's run this and see how it looks on the browser. Yes, this is it. You can see the spacing, right? You can see how nicely written the div tag made this paragraph to look, and the head tag, which is the H2 tag. You can see how nice it looks compared to the first one I showed you. So now we'll move back to our text editor. Sorry, my laptop is slow. Okay, now we are in the text editor. The next thing we'll look out for here is the span element, right? So let's use the span element for the h2 tag here right now. So let's use it for the udev. So we put span. I'll just cut this out and paste it in between the span. Control X and Control V. Save. Now you refresh. Okay, so let's give this an attribute so that it will look different, and you see how so that you will see how it looks. So let's say give it a style, and a color blue. Give it a style and a color blue. So, and here now write say UDevOps, welcome to UDevOps school. Then you hit Control S, go to the browser, refresh the page. Okay, so now you can see the changes. Okay, so let's cut this one too. Cut this. Cut this one too. And we'll paste it here. Here we'll put okay. All right. So now you see. I think the difference is not quite much. The difference is not quite much. So we'll move to the next one. Okay, and the next one here is we've done the div, and the next one is the a tag, which is the anchor tag. Like I said before, you use the a tag here now to give, okay, and this should be, just say how are you, Control S. Okay, so for this now, let's give it a link href, and it goes nowhere. Put the hash there, a hashtag there, and refresh. So now it is now a link, right? Now this is now a clickable link. So with that, we move to We've done the block element, we've done the inline element,